It's game 2 of the World Series. The Dodgers lost game 1, but they're looking really good here in game 2. They have a 3-1 lead here in the 8th inning, but they would really like to score a few more runs to give themselves a cushion. So to lead off the inning, Edman is going to fly out on the first pitch, but then Andy Pages is going to hit this single, so it's 1 on, 1 out, and the top of the lineup is coming up. So Shohei Ohtani is going to rip this single through the right side of the infield, and then the Jays pitcher Varland can't quite locate his breaking balls versus Mookie Betts here. He's got him down to 2 strikes, but he can't quite put him away and ends up walking him. So just like that, it is bases loaded, 1 out, and Freddie Freeman is coming up. And if you remember, it was just 1 year ago that Freddie Freeman came up in a very similar spot in the 2024 World Series, and he hit this iconic walk-off grand slam, so he could absolutely blow this game open with one swing. So Jays manager John Schneider says, nope, we're not doing that. I'm bringing in my best reliever right now. So that means closer Jeff Hoffman is coming into the game to face Freddie. Now, Hoffman has been absolutely lights out so far in the postseason, as you can see from these stats here. Absolutely dominated the Mariners in the ALCS. But this is actually his first time ever pitching in a World Series game, and you can imagine he's a little amped up about this matchup. So what's he going to throw to Freddie here on the first pitch? It gets away. That's going to go back to the backstop, and Pages comes home to score. Yeah, tried to throw a slider there, and it just got away from him, so the run scores. But look at this on the replay. That hit Freddie's foot. That clearly hit his foot. That is clear as day, but the umpires don't call it. I don't know how they missed that. Clearly Kirk, the catcher, understands it. That's why he doesn't run after this ball at first. So the umpires don't call it. The Dodgers could challenge it here, but look at this. Freddie's getting right back into the box. So why is he not challenging it here? He could get a free base. Well, there's a few reasons, and this is just really smart by Freddie and the Dodgers. So first of all, your first thought might be, well, if Freddie gets hit, then it's a dead ball and the run doesn't score, right? Well, it was bases loaded, so the run is going to score either way. So that doesn't matter. Really, the main reason is if Freddie gets on first base here, then the force play is back on, and a double play could end the inning. It's just a lot easier for the defense to get an out if the force is in play. Another reason is that Freddie is way better when he gets ahead in the count. Specifically, after the count is 2-0, these are the numbers that Freddie put up in 2025. He turns into an absolute monster. So Freddie's like, Hoffman looks a little wild here. If I can stay in this at-bat and see maybe another ball, the numbers are going to look really good for me. And then I think there's just the competitiveness of Freddie. He just wants the bat in his hands. I mean, I'm just speculating here, but if I'm Freddie, I've just hit a grand slam in the World Series last year. Like, I'm not taking a hit by pitch. I'm taking a swing here. So on the next pitch, Hoffman's going to throw ball 2, and suddenly the Blue Jays realize, you know what? We really wish Freddie got hit by that pitch, so we're just going to intentionally walk him. So they're going to send Freddie to first base. They're going to basically force him to take the hit by pitch, which is pretty funny. So now the force play is back on, and the Jays are going to take their chances against Will Smith instead of Freddie. And that strategy almost works. Hoffman gets Smith to ground out softly to short. They try to turn 2, but they're just a hair late, so the run scores. And that is exactly why Freddie didn't want to be on first in that situation. The force play is on. A double play could have ended the inning there, and maybe with a little bit of a stronger throw to second by Jimenez, they may have been able to turn it. So this is just a nice high IQ play by Freddie Freeman in the World Series.